fair to say that the most common type of microphone that you normally find for video production is a lavalier or lav mic, which we've already looked at briefly, but in this video we're going to take a closer look at in terms of how they work and how to actually correctly set one up. Now there's really two types. There's the wired variety and the wireless variety. I'm actually using a wireless variety, and that's the one that we're going to start by looking at. So I'm using a lav mic. It's a very small unobtrusive mic that's attached, as you can see, to my shirt here. And one of the things you need to think about when you're miking someone up, or a presenter, whether that's yourself or someone else, is the positioning of the microphone. For example, the thing we're trying to minimize is any unwanted noise captured through the microphone, usually by rustling of clothing or hair around the microphone. Be mindful also of the attributes of the presenter. For example, if they have a beard, that could also create rustling. If they have a very low or deep booming voice, having the microphone placed too close to their voice box could actually also create some unwanted boominess in the recording. So just try to think about who's presenting and how best to capture that audio. Now this one is running with a small wire, and again these are very small, they're very unobtrusive mics, which is why they're popular in a broadcast setting. It's running down the wire into a transmitter, which is tucked out of sight here on my belt. This is a Rode Wireless Go 2, and this is sending the signal via radio to the receiver, which is then plugged into a recorder. This is a Zoom recorder, which is one of the more popular brands. You can see this is actually capturing the audio that I'm speaking right now. And on both, we can actually see the signal of the audio, and this can be adjusted to make sure that you're capturing audio at an appropriate level. If you don't have a wireless recorder, you can also use a wired recorder. This is a Tascam unit, which typically accepts XLR. This is a slightly higher quality, more professional type of unit. If you don't have an XLR microphone, as we've seen, there are various sorts as well. You can also get XLR to 3.5mm connectors like so. If you are using a radio system or wireless system, typically the microphone plugs simply into the transmitter, like so. This then sends the signal to the receiver, and then a 3.5mm cable runs from the receiver into the audio input of the camera, or an audio recorder such as the Zoom. Now, regardless of what microphone you are using to capture your audio, it's really important to think about the space and the acoustics of that space that you're recording in. Today, I'm in a music studio. It has been acoustically treated, and there's no external noise whatsoever. That makes recording very easy, and it means that we have a nice, clean signal. But you might be recording in a space that's less than ideal. So try to think about ways you can minimize external noise, whether that's from electrical units, fans, street noise, or if the space is just very echoey and reverberant. It's much easier to treat the sound at the source rather than trying to remove unwanted noise from a recording.